blessed and a wonderful good evening to one and all. Here again at Wildey, St. Michael. I'm going to do a walk through the Wildey community today. Starting from now. First of all, I'm on the ABC highway. I'm on the ABC highway looking south. Looking in a southerly direction. This way will take you back to the Garfield Sobers roundabout and the gymnasium, the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium and Sporting Complex, and back to Sagicor Inc., which was once the life of Barbados. To the Garfield Sobers Sporting Complex. I will take a walk right away around. First of all, this is the Star gas station here. I will take a walk throughout the Wildey community. This is the ABC highway here that I'm on. So I have to wait until this car comes first. Once upon a time, all here was a one-way street, but now it is two-way. I mean, one time it was a two-way street. Now it is one-way to lessen the amount of traffic that they used to have on this road. This is the Equip for You that sells machines and so on. So this is all on the ABC highway. So first of all, this side that I'm on is Wildey. On the other side over here is Clapham. So now let's go as I take you around Wildey. I will show you around Courtesy Garage. So this is the Equip for You, which sells machines and hacksaws and so on. I will take you guys around Courtesy. So this is Courtesy Garage here. Courtesy is the agents for Nissan vehicles in Barbados. Courtesy is owned by the Goddards group of companies. The Goddards, they own Courtesy, the same Goddard that owns the Goddard supermarkets, a white Barbadian family, the Goddards. They are the owners of Courtesy Garage and Goodyear Tires in Barbados. Courtesy is the agents for Nissan vehicles in Barbados. You can see the Courtesy showroom here. Courtesy has been in existence since 1922. Courtesy specializes in Nissan vehicles and Hyundai vehicles as well. So this is Wildey, St. Michael. So Courtesy Garage celebrated their 100th anniversary in 2022. This is the CIBC Bank here. CIBC Bank is right here. Courtesy specializes in Nissan and Hyundai vehicles in Barbados. CIBC Bank is right here. Platinum Banking. So or CIBC Bank. Courtesy Garage. Or Courtesy Garage. I will show you guys the back of Courtesy. Goodyear tires. Goodyear tires was down around the view, down Worthing by West Fire Julian supermarket was. They moved those up there and then come up here now. This is the used car lot out here. And this is, I don't know if these are damaged cars or if these are here for some reason. So back at Courtesy Garage. I want to take you through the Wildey Mall. So CIBC Bank is right here. Courtesy. So I'm now going through the back over here now. Madam of London shoe store. So Madam of London also has a place here. So this is the Wildey Mall. Please know that this is out of town. There's a pharmacy here. Walnut Pharmacy is also in here. Cafe El Bell is also here. For Citizens Bank also has a place in here. This is the ATM section here. There's nobody here in the ATM, so I can show you the ATM for Citizens Bank. 24-hour banking. For Citizens Bank is also here. Back onto the main road now. For Citizens Bank. Come back up. This is up by the way. This is up by the way. Walking back up towards the CIBC Bank. Yeah. It might look like it's just going down, but this is up. And as I said before, once upon a time, all here was a one or two-way street. And then in 2008, they reconfigured it into a one-way street. So this is one way now, more so than being a two-way. So this is a one-way street. 2008, they converted it into a one-way because of the amount of traffic that they used to have on this road. The amount of traffic they used to have on this road, they decided to convert it into a one-way street. All right, let me move on from here now. CIBC Bank, so Citizens Bank is in here. Walking down now. I'm walking down towards the Wildey Triangle. So we are about 4 kilometers away from town. We're just 4 kilometers down the road from here. I'm walking down Wildey Road. Palm Plaza over here. Yeah, Kimar. Palm Plaza. The sign depot, they do design, print, install, repeat. They do wrapping on vehicles and so on. Sign depot. So this is a little something. It may not be as much as Warren's, but this is a suburban like area. Palm Plaza over here. Palm Plaza. Looking back up Wildey again. This road will be back up south. As I said before, south you will get back up to the Garfisaurus roundabout and gymnasium, and back on to the airport and Sheraton Center and so on from this direction here. So now about to take my walk through Wildey. I know this is not an area that I cover regularly. I don't come out here that regular as such. So Palm Plaza. This is the Rubis gas station that was recently refurbished and expanded. Rubis gas station here in Wildey, St. Michael. This part of St. Michael is bordering with Christchurch. So this is the south side of the island. Christchurch is the southernmost parish here in Barbados. So this is the Wildey triangle. Everybody, all the vehicles and everything has to go back where those are heading to now. Standard even has a branch in here too. Standard even have a branch here. Standard is down here. So this is all Clapham Road here. So Standard is also here. We have a Standard in Barbados. Standard is here. This is a very funny looking junction. This is a very funny junction here. A funny corner here. From now, looking across. Carter's General Store is a hardware store. So this is the Rubis gas station over here. It was recently expanded. So this is a very busy area. This is a very, very busy thoroughfare out here. Another car dealership. First of all, I would go by Carter's first. Carter's General Store. The lumber section is behind here. Carter's General Store. So what I'll do, see the guys behind here, behind Carter's General Store. Gas station. So this is Carter, the fisherman section, the lumber section and so on is behind here. Where they store the lumber and so on. The lumber section is behind here. Back at the gas station over here. The fisherman's corner itself, the fisherman's supplies, the fishing rod and the hook and so on. So Carter's also has the fisherman's corner side. The fisherman's section. So this is the Carter's pit stop fuel buy service. All this is owned by Carter's. Carter's is a general store, a hardware store. This is the back of quarter. Oh, the back of here is courtesy. The Barbados National Trust, which is responsible for the historic buildings and so on, is in Barbados. Is up in here at Wildey House. So this is all the highway, guys. All the ABC highway. This is all the ABC highway that I'm on. So everybody that uses the highway now to get from north to south have to go around the bend where I just showed you where all that traffic was and come all the way around to go up BET Hill. One time BET Hill was a lot of stop lights and so on. They removed the traffic lights and replaced it with they didn't replace it with anything. They just made it a one-way road in 2008. So this is where it's called the Wildey Triangle. Printer right here. Printer. So this is all Wildey. This is St. Michael's. You can see the American University of Medicine, which is referred to by many as Tupelo. So this is the standard, you know what? This is the back of Courtesy Garage, right here. The back of Courtesy, and the Goodyear tire. Basically where it started from. This tall building ahead of me was the former Cable and Wireless, which was known as Bartel, hence the name BET. Cable and Wireless was in there. Cable and Wireless in Barbados was referred to as Bartel, which stands for Barbados External Telecommunications. Sign here. the Pine and that area, and BET Hill is the left turn. Barbados External Telecommunications, which is a partnership with Cable and Wireless, a part of Cable and Wireless. And then when Cable and Wireless closed in 2008, it later became Line. And then when Line closed down in 2014 or so, they leased the building to the American University of Medicine when Line changed over to Flow. Flow owns the building now, but the telephone company is not here anymore. So this is all the courtesy garage here. Courtesy. Agents for Wildey and Nissan vehicles in Barbados. Up the hill is BET Hill that will lead you back to the Pine and that area. BET up here. That will lead you back to the Pine. And this way back down to Wildey. I will get back to where it was going shortly. Back by the used car lot. Back by Standard. I will go back in that area during this video, but this is the former telephone company, Flow, which was referred to as BET, Bartel. The Ross American University of Medicine is now in there. All courtesy garage. I would say that this is the back of courtesy. Tropical battery also in here. Courtesy was established in 1922 by the Goddards. I want to show you everything in Wildey. Everything in Wildey I want to show you guys. I did not get to show you guys the Salt gas station. I guess I should have done that. This is the Garfield Sobers. First of all, this is BET Sports Ground, Cricket Ground, BET, and the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium and Sporting Complex is in back. You can see it from here. By the way, when I was in primary school, the Maryville School used to have their sports day right here on the BET grounds, which is a part of the telephone company building. They have a big sporting complex there. We used to have our sports there. Our sports there used to be there. The Salt gas station here. So courtesy garage. All here is a part of the highway. All the Salt gas station, which was once Shell. Salt gas station here, which was once Shell. Sports complex here. ABC Highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams, who wanted the highway to be built for motorists to have easy access to the airport that he renamed after his father when he got into power in 1976, October. And then in the October and November on that time, built the new airport where it is today, and he named it the Grantley Adams International Airport after his father, Sir Grantley Adams. So right here was traffic lights. Traffic lights used to be here. In 2008, when they were refurbishing the road and reconfiguring it, they removed the lights. And you see how it is today. Straight up would be back to the Pine, St. Michael, the Pine, the CDC, all on the ABC Highway, back to the Polytechnic. On this road ahead here will take you back to St. David's, way up Kent and Southbridge. Gotta mention that. So this road will take you back to St. David's, way up Kent and Southbridge. This is all Wildey. Yeah, Annalyn. So I want to incorporate all these places into one video, and I will do it successfully today. Even if I have to come back another time and do some more, another one. All the used cars out here at home. Go to see. Now walking is exercising for me too. This is how it is. And this is the one way. All the way for me, it was much better when it was two-way. Well, in a way. Yeah. In a way, it's good and it's bad. In that, since it is no longer a two-way street, I don't have to be worrying about who will come behind me, whether crossing the road or anything. Heading back by charters. So I wanted to incorporate all of that into one video. Again, the Barbados National Trust headquarters is up here. have characters. Back at the Wildey gas station. Have characters. Fisherman's corner and so on. And even see these steps here. Otherwise, we're going to walk up the steps. Back again at the Wildey gas station. So the lumber section for charters and the fisherman's corner. So in this Wildey video that I'm doing today, I mean, even if I don't incorporate everything, I will incorporate most things in the area in the video. That's my plan for today, for this video. Now, Carter's General Store, the main store. Carter's General Store here in Wildey, St. Michael. Wine World also has a place in here which sells wines and spirits and other alcoholic beverages. Wine World. Carter's, the main store here. The hardware store. And McInerney's, which is now Ansem Motors. Carter's General Store. So this is a Sunday evening walk along Wildey. But this is the Answer Motors, which was once the McInerney's. So this way to lead you back down to Bridgetown via Collymore Rock. And this is the Republic Bank here. So the Answer Republic Bank. Answer Motors. Answer Motors, which was once McInerney's, owned by the Trinidadian group. Answer Motors specializes in Mazda, Ford, Answer Motors specializes in Mazda, Ford, Kia, Daihatsu, and the long forgotten Peugeot. We don't sell Peugeots in Barbados anymore. We don't even have much Peugeot cars in Barbados anymore. But they still specializes in Kia. So this was McInerney's. McInerney specializes in Kia, Mazda, Ford. There are some Mazdas that do look like Fords, or some Fords that look like Mazdas. They specializes in Kia, Daihatsu. I don't even think that Daihatsu makes vehicles anymore. Proton and Peugeot. The National Petroleum Corporation is right opposite here. The National Petroleum Corporation. The Loufouton Primary School is right here. So Answer Motors, National Petroleum Corporation. Chafet restaurant down here. Further from here will be Collimora in Wildey back down to town. So further from here will be Collimora and then back down to Bridgetown. Where the Banks Brewery was also down here. Lufaton Memorial Primary School is where we end the video. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed evening.